Two innocent young boys with bright futures ahead of them, manipulated into darkness. But through trials and tribulations, they find themselves back to the light. What's good, Shinobis and Jedis? It's your most hated power scaler, King Churros. Today, we're taking Sasuke, the final Uchiha, up against the grandson of Darth Vader, Kylo Ren. Who's the strongest emo boy? I, King Churros, will look over their stats, their feats, to determine the true winner. Let's begin. Sasuke Uchiha, a former member of Team 7, a rival to the great Naruto, who can box with Toneri, a down bad simp who threatened to send the moon to the earth and destroy it. This can scale Sasuke from moon to planetary. However, my boy Sasuke can reach higher than that. Kaguya, a member of the Orange Sushi clan, can create dimensions that can withhold stars and celestial bodies, such as planets and moons. It's also stated Kaguya can destroy these dimensions, meaning it's not just a hacks. With this line of scaling, you can place Sasuke from star to solar system level. But wait a year and 5 minutes! 1 eternity later. Sasuke can get higher than this. Momoshiki, another member of the Otsutsuki clan, was able to create dimensions with a multitude of stars. This being consistent as Momoshiki is implied to be a bigger threat than Kaguya, and Sasuke can run hands with said threat, classing him at multi-solar system level. Kylo Ren, a former apprentice of Luke Skywalker and Snoke, or Sheev in disguise, I don't know, the plot's confusing. He was branded as the Jedi Killer, ripping apart large building mounts, causing earthquakes, and even slaying a Zilla beast, something Darth Vader struggled to do. His famous weapon, a cross-guard lightsaber, can compete with Rey's lightsaber, who was originally Anakin/Luke's, both of which surpassed Uriel Poof, who is capable of overpowering a weapon that can destroy a planet. Luke Skywalker in Episode 8 states that Kylo Ren has raw force power that frightens him. Not startle or intimidate, frighten. This is impressive because Luke faced Palpatine and Vader. Palpatine caused stars to move, being calced at solar system level. And a more experienced, more powerful Luke Skywalker felt fear from a young Kylo. Now, before you whip your lightsabers out, I'm not saying Kylo Ren is stronger than Palpatine or Vader, but rather that he's more so comparable to them. This is further supported by his lightsaber skills being compared to Luke Skywalker and Anakin. In Star Wars Head-to-Head, he was stated to defeat Episode 5 Luke at high diff. And this was by Episode 7 Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren got much stronger from Episode 8 to 9, comparable to how Luke did from Episode 5 to 6. So we can also definitely draw those conclusions. All right, let's talk results, y'all. So for a low end, we can both put Kylo Ren and Sasuke around moon or planetary. Mid end, we can both put them around star level. And then higher end, solar system to multi-solar system. Sasuke reaching multi-solar system. Not really much to back, Kylo Ren on being multi-solar system. So for high end, Sasuke has the edge. But when it comes to everything else, they're pretty equal in terms of AP. Obviously, if I get into zetatons and tentatons, it'll be a little bit different. One will lean into more of the same direction, but for the most part, they're pretty much in the same ranges of power. So whichever one you buy, if you think they're both moon or planetary, that's cool. Solar system, whatever, it's all cool with me. But this is where their AP and durability, because usually AP and durability goes together. They fight people that have similar strength and power than they do. So this is where the AP and durability should scale. Speed. In part 1 of Naruto, it's stated that one of Sasuke's enemies, Haku, can move at light speed with his ice mirrors. So arguably one of the slowest versions of Sasuke is already at light speed. Later, Sasuke combats the Raikage, who is stated to be near light speed. This continues the relativistic to light speed meta. Madara Uchiha, another one of Naruto and Sasuke's enemies, possesses an ability called Light Fang, which, yes, you guessed it, moves at light speed. And finally, Momoshiki absorbed energy from a star, being calculated to be 50 times the speed of light. So Sasuke can be anywhere from FTL to MFTL. If you think Sasuke was light speed by the beginning of the series, he obviously gets hundreds to thousands of times faster from the beginning of the show or manga, and that can easily get him to MFTL, or you could take the Momoshiki feat directly, and he'll still be MFTL. So faster than light is definitely a go for Sasuke. And as for Kylo Ren easily deflects laser fire, and he scales to other characters who can react to laser fire, making him FTL. And yes, the lasers in Star Wars are light speed. The L in laser literally means light. I don't know why people try to downplay this. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, let me rant real quick with y'all. Like, why is these lasers in a sci-fi universe where ships can move at light speed so unbelievable to some people? I just don't get it, bro. But yes, Kylo Ren's at least light speed. His father Han Solo can time himself using the Millennium Falcon from crashing into Starkiller base while moving at light speed, and with calculations, he's moving at massively faster than light. And Kylo Ren, obviously, having the Force, has way better precognition and reactions than his father. And we also see Kylo Ren traveling. He's good at traveling with these ships too and is able to react, so he should also scale as well. Kylo Ren should definitely be from anywhere from FTL to MFTL. Abilities and hacks. Alright, y'all. I'm finna be here for a minute. We'll start with the boy Kylo. Kylo possesses the Force, an energy that binds the galaxy together. It grants Kylo high perception, precognition, telekinesis, telepathy, mind manipulation, high temperature manipulation, and resistance via lightsaber, Force speed, Force healing, and Force freeze. Now on to Sasuke. Sasuke obtains a sword, kunai, shurikens, and paper bombs. He possesses the Sharingan, which grants him high perception, movement prediction, ability mimicry, illusion creation via genjutsu, elemental manipulation including fire, wind, and lightning, yin manipulation, has the Susanoo, which grants him a barrier of defense and mobility such as flight, Indra's arrows, telekinesis, gravity manipulation, truth manipulation, missiles, energy absorption, animal summoning, duplication via shadow clones, teleportation/substitution, and Amaterasu, an inextinguishable flame that continues to burn its opponent until it's a crisp. So, as the abilities and results, it's pretty clear Sasuke definitely has more abilities than Kylo Ren by quite a margin. However, that does not equal a W. So let's talk about the fight. Who wins? So I can see this fight taking place at just about anywhere. Starkiller Base, Konoha, some random place in a jungle in the Narutoverse, or some random planet like Kashyyyk or something in Star Wars. They both don't really have any set destinations, and I can't really think of too many places where Sasuke or Kylo Ren will have too big of edges that aren't like, home field splots. My bad, y'all. But yeah, so we already established their AP. They're very, very close, except when you take Sasuke up to his high end, which is multi-solar system level, then he would be a lot stronger than Kylo Ren. And the edge Kylo Ren has on Sasuke is if you take his high end on speed, which is the light speed travel with the ships, that would mean Kylo Ren's reaction times and attack speeds will be massively faster than light. And it will probably be hundreds to thousands of times faster than light. With Rise of Skywalker taking place over 16 hours, so not even a full day. Yeah, Rey, someone who's not as skilled as Kylo Ren in space travel, can go from solar system to solar system at most hours, all in the span of 16 hours. And Kylo Ren's being on that level, but better. So and if you think space travel is applicable to their combat, which I'm a little bit on the fence of, but I know some people do, so to give you guys credit, if you like to think that would mean Kylo Ren is just so much faster than Sasuke, so it'll be a battle of who can tag who first, kind of, where Sasuke will be a lot stronger, but Kylo Ren will be so much faster, he can get a lot more hits in, but Sasuke can tank a lot of these hits, and Kylo Ren really do as much damage. So when it comes to high end, I think Sasuke still takes it, despite the fact Kylo Ren will be a lot faster, just due to Sasuke's defense and durability. He can handle what Kylo Ren can throw at him, but Sasuke will have a harder time trying to hit him. But all it takes is just one hit, and maybe due to Kylo Ren tiring out, which we have seen him do so before, or him making just a wrong choice, or him just deciding to stay back and analyze Sasuke, which Kylo Ren doesn't do too often, but in a Praetorian Guard fight he does, so there's a chance of that happening, and then Sasuke may be able to land a hit, which would pretty much one-shot him, since solar system and multi-solar system, it's a pretty big gap. I know it's just one tier above, but each tier, there are usually pretty big gaps in between. So there is that. To keep going into the further metas like Star and Planetary, where they're a lot closer, then I think the fight gets a lot more interesting. Kylo Ren will still be faster than Sasuke, but Sasuke will still be able to keep up like very closely. So it wouldn't be like a speed blitz like I was mentioning earlier with their higher ends. And that's when it's going to really come down to their abilities, their skills, their intelligence. And I don't think either one of them is a slouch when it comes to their intelligence or their abilities. However, Sasuke does have a higher edge when it comes to his abilities. There is so much he can do against Kylo Ren that it's going to be extremely difficult for Kylo Ren, especially if if you don't think Kylo Ren is above Sasuke, say Sasuke's planetary and Kylo Ren's star, that would be Kylo Ren's advantage. But if you think they're both star or both planetary, well, it's going to be tough because if Sasuke really want to play his cards right, which he would, Sasuke's a very intelligent fighter. He very rarely plays stupid. In fact, he never does. He always takes his fight seriously. Sasuke can easily summon not Manda, because Manda's dead, but one of the big large snakes, and then he can use shadow clones. And that would just mean Kylo Ren's going to be fighting more than one opponent already, while Sasuke only has to focus on Kylo Ren. Then Kylo Ren has an advantage where he can freeze Sasuke, potentially. And when he freezes Sasuke, he can then go in with a lightsaber and just cut him in half. However, if Sasuke is in an environment that allows him to, he can easily swap places with a material object and have Kylo Ren hit that instead. And then Sasuke can potentially maybe sneak up behind Kylo Ren as he does that and hit him with a Chidori or Indra's arrow or maybe a Matarasu, which Sasuke could easily start the fight with while they're feeling each other out. And Kylo Ren really doesn't have an answer for that. Yes, Kylo Ren could resist it for a small period of time because lightsabers are described to be as hot as the sun, and that's how hot Matarasu is. So Kylo Ren could probably resist it for a couple of moments because we have seen him get hit by lightsabers, and it burns him and he can kind of shrug it off, but it's just going to keep burning him until like everything on him is distinguished. And I don't think Kylo Ren has any answer to getting rid of that. There was a scene in episode 9 where Rey cut his TIE Whisperer and it just explodes and Kylo Ren walks off with no problems intact, but who's to say the explosion is as hot as the sun, you know what I mean? So maybe he has flame resistance, but I highly doubt it would be to the level of a Matarasu. So that's just an easy win con for Sasuke already. Then Kylo Ren doesn't really have any resistance for Genjutsu. We've seen Palpatine was able to enter Kylo Ren's mind pretty easily, and Rey was also able to enter into his mind. Sure, Genjutsu involves chakra, but it's pretty safe to assume that it can affect other things because chakra is like an energy binding force, like the Force from Star Wars. So it can likely interact with that. Some people like to get fussy about it. I'm pretty sure it could. I don't really see why not. So that's another win con for Sasuke. He can just put Kylo Ren in a Genjutsu and then boom, Kylo Ren's just stuck looking at whatever Sasuke's going to make him look at, and Sasuke can just hit him with whatever and just get him gone from the fight. And the Susanoo is going to be a problem for Kylo Ren because Sasuke without the Susanoo already has really good durability, but then adding the Susanoo is just going to make it harder for Kylo Ren to penetrate through or just do much against unless he like uses the Force to pull Sasuke out of there, which could be a potential chance. As I said before, if chakra can interact with the Force can interact with chakra, so maybe Kylo Ren can pull him out of there and then slice him with a lightsaber. But like I said, Sasuke could easily, if the environment allows him to do so, he can easily swap places with something else and have Kylo Ren hit that, and yada yada yada. Sasuke would do the sneak up attack again, especially if he uses all the summoning animals. He can do other things like use a chameleon and be invisible from Kylo Ren, because I don't think Kylo Ren has high enough perception to see things that are invisible like that. Maybe he can sense things with the Force, which can maybe aid him, but then he'll still have to deal with things like the three-headed dog or maybe a Sasuke clone. It's just so much you have to deal with that I don't think Kylo Ren has too many win cons or advantages for Sasuke. Well, Sasuke already has the higher AP if you go high in a high end, so he should be stronger already. And then he has all of these hacks and abilities that Kylo Ren doesn't really have an answer to most to, which I just fully believe. Taking account everything we established in this video, I think Sasuke got this mid-diff at pretty much any tier except for like multi-solar system. Then it's like low diff. Sasuke pretty much should take the fight any way possible. However, if you want to just like take away all of Sasuke's abilities and just have it be straight sword to lightsaber fight, then Kylo Ren should be able to have it as, you know, his skills as compared to Anakin and Luke, who are some of the greatest swordsmen or lightsaber users in Star Wars history. And there's a lot of Jedis and Siths, or even people who just use the lightsaber, who are very skilled at it. So that is nothing to slouch at. So yeah, potentially that could be a win con for Kylo Ren as well. But the chances of Sasuke strictly using his sword and nothing else is so unlikely that it's not going to be high up there. So yeah, I think it's just very, very, very safe to say with the amount of abilities keep saying Kylo Ren, man. Sasuke has, his intelligence, and then his potential higher AP. Sasuke should definitely take the W here. So I claim Sasuke as the winner. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Man, I've been on a hiatus for a really bad moment, and I'm not even sure why. I should have been uploading for like the past 2 weeks. Don't know why I haven't. But trust me, I'm back in track, even though I say that a lot. I'm for real serious about this. Kaiju fans, don't worry. I did not forget about the Kaiju videos. That's always going to be the heart of the channel. I'm going to keep posting stuff on that. The next video is going to be Kaiju related. Naruto and Star Wars fans, if you made it this far, don't worry. This channel won't be just strictly just Kaiju stuff. If you want to be interested in other Star Wars and Naruto related things, that will also come up. But yeah, so help your boy out. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe how you feel. You think I was capping or you think I left something out, please let me know. Suggest any fight you would like to see. I'm very open to it. And yeah, just like, subscribe, comment, whatever, you know, let me know how it is. I'll catch you guys later.